Hello, welcome back to the start of another weekly vlog. It is Monday morning and I am sitting down at my desk to get started today and really just wanted to kick off the vlog. I have one thing to talk about. It's not like a vlog kickoff worthy topic, but I really just wanted to get the vlog started because I feel like if I don't get it kicked off, then when I do want to vlog about something, then I have to worry about kicking it off then. So here I am, just kicking it off so that at least there's an intro, but then there is one thing that I want to talk about. So I have been talking about Sigmatic, the coffee, for a long time, and I signed up to be an affiliate for them. I don't even think I posted the affiliate link once anywhere, but I did sign up, and right after I signed up, I got an email asking if I wanted a free product. They emailed me and said, we're launching this new product and wanted to see if you wanted to try it. And I said, sure. And they sent it to me, and it was actually protein powder that I ended up leaving back in New York because it was just a really big tub, and I never got around to trying it. So what's funny is when they asked, we were down in Texas, and I was like, well, yeah, I'm having shakes all the time and I'm using protein powder all the time. Like, yeah, I would love to try yours because I love your coffee, so sounds good. But then by the time they got around to sending it, it was like right when we were leaving Texas. So we transported it all the way back to New York from Texas. And then once we got back to New York, I wasn't really making smoothies because washing our blender is such a freaking pain. It's really the fact that we don't have a very deep sink. So getting the blender under the faucet is like, it's the freaking worst in our New York sink because our sink is just so shallow. So I really wasn't making smoothies. And so I decided not to even bring it to Chicago and I left it there. But the point of the story is that somehow I ended up on their mailing list. So last week I got another package from them with a free product that I did not order, and they didn't even give me like the heads up that it was coming, which is honestly not my favorite thing in the world. I prefer companies to say like, hey, I'm gonna send you this product, would you like to receive this product, rather than just like have stuff end up in the mail. That's one of the reasons honestly I don't have a PO box, because I just don't want an influx of stuff that I didn't like say please send it to me. Also PO boxes are really expensive. That's the other big reason I don't have one. So anyways, but what they ended up sending me was something I was actually really excited to try, and it is their chaga elixir, but just the chaga. It's not like coffee or chai tea or any of the other kinds of like extra stuff that they have. And so if I talked about this in a vlog, it was way back. It was like maybe a month ago. In the mornings, I will drink coffee with the lion's mane. But a couple weeks ago, I actually ordered a 2-pack from Amazon that also had the coffee with the chaga, because this is good for your immune system. And I thought we could probably use a little bit more of that right now as we head into flu season and are still dealing with the pandemic. So I got the coffee with the chaga, and I was like, well, that would be really awesome if I could enjoy it just by itself and still get the benefits of the chaga, but without having to have it with coffee. However, it does say on the side that you can either mix it with just hot water and drink it by itself, you can mix it with coffee, or blend it into a smoothie. That's their other recommendation. So for today, for the first test, I thought I would just mix it with hot water. That way I could get a feel for what it tasted like, how much could I mix in with other stuff and it wouldn't overpower it. So I made it 8 ounces. It looks like this, like it's a dark brown. So it almost looks like coffee. It does not taste like coffee. It just tastes like water almost. It tastes like a very weak black tea, if I had to give it some kind of, it really doesn't taste like anything. So I think tomorrow I'm just gonna drink it like this. Today it's not fun to drink it like this. It doesn't taste like anything. But I think tomorrow I'm gonna try mixing it with a second cup of coffee. Some days I really want that second cup of coffee, and then like mid-morning, and some days like I really don't need it. Right now I know I didn't need a second cup of coffee yet. I could also do a decaf cup of coffee. Maybe that's what I'll do. My mom's building they have like a lounge area up on the top floor, and they have a coffee machine up there. So they make lattes, cappuccinos, mochas, vanilla, like all kinds of stuff, and they have decaf. So maybe that's what I'll do in the mornings, is do like a decaf latte and then mix in my chaga elixir. But just want to share with you, I really like it. Again, I just signed up to be an affiliate, so I will link the website down below, which is an affiliate link. You can also get all their products on Amazon. I think it depends. If you get the free shipping from their website, I think it's a little bit cheaper there versus Amazon. But on Amazon, it's typically on Prime, so it usually ships a lot faster. Hello, it is Tuesday. I am sitting in the same spot as yesterday, but definitely not in the same mood, I guess. I've just been a little bit of a funk for the last like 24 hours-ish. So Monday was good, like, you know, got up, went to the gym, started work was good, and then in the afternoon, evening, I was ready to transition from work into my like Plan with Laken. I've been trying to take, oh, actually it started, I didn't go for a walk with my mom in the middle of the day Monday because I don't even remember why. I had some stupid excuse. So I didn't go for a walk with my mom. And then I was like, all right, well, it's 4 o'clock. I'm gonna be done working. I'm gonna do some Plan with Laken related stuff for a little bit. I've been trying to take at least 4 to 5. In December with Vlogmas, I'll probably have to take 4 to 6 to do some Plan with Laken stuff before I like hang out with my family in the evening. So I went to load the footage from my camera SD card to my computer so I could edit last week's weekly vlog, and it won't work. Like my computer would not register the little gizmo that connects my SD card to the computer. And my family doesn't have one. And I tried a bunch of different things, like troubleshooting, and none of it worked. And so I just decided to give up and ordered another one on Amazon that will be here tomorrow. So I will be editing the weekly vlog later than I'd like to this week, but it's fine. The good news was, because I was no longer editing right after work, my mom was like, well, do you want to go to Old Navy? Because Old Navy was having a 50% off, additional 50% off everything if you are a card member. It's obviously way past at this point, and I'm not a card member, but my mom is. So we went to Old Navy. I got a couple things, mostly some more of these shirts. I love these like long sleeve Old Navy shirts. I talked about them in a favorites video earlier this year. So I got a couple more of those because they had them in some different colors. I got another pair of super soft sweatpants, since that's like all I wear right now.
These sweatpants are all that fits me right now.
And what else did I got a pair of pajama shorts because again, that's like, I'm trying to have enough laundry so I don't have to do laundry as often, because, oh, that's the other thing I did yesterday. That's why I didn't go on the walk, because I did laundry while I was working in the morning yesterday, and it was just exhausting. Like, I knew that the laundry room in my mom's building was on a different floor and it was gonna be like a thing, carrying things up and down. But like, it was, I don't know, I felt like it was a lot more work than just carrying my laundry 1 flight of stairs that I do in New York. It was just a lot. And so I was exhausted, so I didn't want to go on the walk. Anyway, so we went to Old Navy. I got a couple new soft comfy things, and then more importantly, I got Sam a bunch of new workout clothes. Since we've been consistently going to the gym, he needed some new gym clothes that were different from his like hanging out comfy clothes, sweatpants and t-shirts. That was what he was like. He was using them for both purposes, and again with the laundry. So we got him some gym clothes, and then I came home and just like relaxed. I ended up picking off my nail polish while we were watching a movie, and I just like, I don't know, and then I stayed up later than I should have, and then I slept in and didn't go to the gym this morning. And so it just felt like it's just a spiral. I don't know if you've been there, where you like make one decision and then it spirals into other decisions, and all of a sudden now it's like this funk that you've got to crawl out of. It's not that big of a deal. I know that. I know it's not that big of a deal, but that is where I'm at. It is now lunchtime on Tuesday, and once again, not going for a walk with my mom. She actually has a doctor's appointment, but I also have to hop on a call for an online course that I'm doing. So that's where I'm at, but just thought I would check in and let you know how it's going. Happy Tuesday. I have a couple things to tell you about. First off, the margarita mix, the pre-made margarita mix, like already has tequila in it from Costco, is fantastic. I love margaritas, and I highly recommend. Second, my mom and I just ran to Target so that I could get my flu shot, and I grabbed a couple. We then browsed through the makeup section because my mom had a gift card, and so I picked up not really a backup, I'm gonna replace it, of the one that I have is almost pretty much dried out. I've had it for a while. This is one of my favorite go-to like lipsticks that I own overall. It's Rebel Rose from Wet n Wild. I love this, their liquid lipstick in general, and then this is my favorite like neutral color. Obviously not wearing a ton of lipstick right now, given that we're not going anywhere, but when I film and when we're at home, I like it's a good like neutral color. And then I picked up another one of these little e.l.f. quads. So I have the one that's all like neutral colors, and Jessica Braun, who I talk about a lot, she talks about this particular quad, this like more rose colored one. It's called Rose Water. And so I decided to go ahead and grab this and give it a go. The e.l.f., by the way, I don't know if it's just like New York problems, like our Targets in New York are very, very small, but even like at CVS or Walgreens, I have never seen an e.l.f. display like the one at Target. They have so many products, like products I didn't even know e.l.f. carried. The e.l.f. display at Target is phenomenal. And then the last thing is something that came in the mail, and it is, should not surprise you, more Dazzle Dry colors. So they were having a sale last week. And with everything going on last week, I may have emotionally retail therapy shopped a little bit last week. So I got a red because I figured going into the holiday season, I wanted a true red. So this is called Rapid Red. And then I got this yellow color. It's really more of a summer color, but my friend Brooke has this one and it's just super beautiful. It's this very pale yellow color. And I love like white nails, but I try not to do white when it's not summer. So I felt like this is like an in-between where it still gives me that same kind of feel without it being white. And this one is called Frozen Lemonade. And then I grabbed, well, really what I went to the website for before I saw that they had a sale was another top coat, because my top coat is getting a little bit thick, and then they have like this liquid stuff that you can add to it, and it does help a little bit, but I still notice getting bubbles on my nails when I've been using my top coat. And I had somebody in the comments a while back ask me how you not have bubbles in your nail polish. They were having trouble with their Dazzle Dry giving them little bubbles. So my advice would be to add some of that Revive stuff to your top coat, or just get a whole new top coat. So that's really why I went to the website, was to get top coat, and then they were having a sale. So then I grabbed a couple more. And then I grabbed this shiny one. I figured the holidays, it's always fun to have a metallic, and this one is like, it's like a rose gold, but like a little bit darker. I don't know. I think it's absolutely beautiful. And this one is called Starstruck. So as you can see, I definitely need to paint my nails. So I don't know which color I'm gonna do tonight. I need to do my toes too. I think I'm definitely gonna do the red on my toes, and then probably one of these on my fingers. Hello, it is Thursday. I feel like all the clips from the vlog this week are me sitting here in this chair. It's just, I don't know, that's when I felt like I had something to share. I also feel like I haven't shared a whole lot this week, but we are going somewhere fun this weekend. So I figured that will be the big chunk, or the most exciting chunk of the vlog. I also still need to do the planner that I'm gonna share this week. Like I mentioned last week, I have a couple new planners that I've had sent to me for 2021, and I don't want to have them in their own individual videos, but I also don't want to overload you with a bunch of them in one vlog. So I'm kind of doing them one per week. So last week it was Kit Life, and this week I have another one I'm excited to share with you, but I am gonna do that maybe tomorrow afternoon. I'm taking a half day tomorrow to prepare, but we're not actually gonna leave until later in the afternoon when Sam is done working. So anyways, what I wanted to update you on was the coffee stuff, the chaga that I talked about earlier in the week, and then actually mixing it in with coffee. So it's actually the afternoon. It's an afternoon coffee pick-me-up. It's half decaf, half normal coffee, because I have a bunch of things to do tonight, referencing some things that didn't happen earlier in the week. So my new gizmo that gets my footage from the SD card to the computer finally came in, but that means like now tonight on Thursday I have to edit the vlog for tomorrow, which is not my ideal scenario, but I have to get that done. And I'm gonna try and do that right after work. And then I was supposed to go live last night on Darian's channel, and YouTube was down. Like it was, nobody could get on YouTube. It was very strange. So we moved that to tonight. And then after that, I am having a Zoom girls night with some of my girlfriends to celebrate something. So there's just a lot of things to do tonight. So I was like, I'm gonna have a second cup of coffee and make it half calf. So I decided is to try putting the chaga stuff actually directly in the coffee and see if it changed the flavor, because it didn't have a strong flavor on its own. I figured it wouldn't be that bad. Well, the flavor is not the issue. I'll get to that. What the problem was is that it would not mix in. And I don't know if it was just because it's not water or because it wasn't hot enough. I tried to do it right when I got back. Like I went upstairs, I got the coffee, I brought it down here, and then I went to mix it in, and it would not mix in. It just like kept forming these like chunks. It was kind of disgusting actually. I almost just like dumped it all out. But then I was like, no, I'm gonna make this work. So then I took it to the sink and I tried to like use a fork to like whisk it in. That didn't work. Maybe I should have tried an actual whisk, but that didn't work. So then I stuck it in the microwave and I nuked it for 30 seconds to make it really, really hot, and that totally worked. And so then I was able to mix it right in, and then it made my coffee a much darker color. It doesn't change the taste at all. Like it tastes exactly the same. So I'm really excited, because then I can get maybe some of the benefits of the 4 Sigmatic coffees without drinking their actual coffee. Now, don't get me wrong, I actually really like the flavor of their coffee, but if I'm not somewhere where I can easily get hot water, or I'm somewhere here like my mom's where it's free coffee, then instead of using the 4 Sigmatic coffee packet that's already got the chaga in it, I can just use the chaga. And then I think there's also a lion's mane, which is the other like boost. Like I usually drink the coffee with the lion's mane first thing in the morning, and so I think I'm gonna get the lion's mane just boost by itself, and then when I have the free coffee from my mom's or wherever, and then once we're back in the office and there's that free coffee, who knows when that's gonna be. I don't know if I ever updated you guys here. I think I said it on a live maybe, We did get an email from the office that the earliest now that we will be back at work is April 5th. They are going to potentially open up the office, although they said this for the fall too. They're gonna potentially open up the office before that for volunteer only. And I do not volunteer as tribute, but yeah, once we're back in the office, I can use that coffee. So anyways, just wanted to let you know, just give you an update, because I have had a lot of people ask me about the Four Sigmatic coffee and like that, or they tried it and they didn't like it. I had one of my patrons that was like, all right, I gave it 3 tries and I didn't like it. And so if you have a coffee that you like or a coffee maker that you like, but you want some of the benefits of the other like mushroom boosts that they have, like the lion's mane or the chaga, you could get just the packets of that and mix it in with your coffee, and it doesn't change the flavor at all. Now to get back to work. Hello, happy Friday. I am getting ready. I wasn't actually gonna like do my hair and makeup today, but I've done it the past 2 days for 2 different things, and it just feels, I don't know, it feels nice to be put together. So I have a Zoom call, I'm done with work, I'm taking a half day, and then I have a Zoom call, and then I need to finish packing and like putting everything away, and then we are heading to Michigan. So I talked about this on Instagram. If you follow me, you probably already heard about this, but we are headed to Michigan this weekend to see some friends very safely. They've been safe, we've been safe, because I take my AirPods out. And when we're there, we're gonna be completely safe. I don't know why I feel the need to explain myself, because I know that there are a lot of people that have been doing other things. Like there have been people who've been flying, there have been people who've been going to weddings, and we have been very safe, and we have not been inside without a mask with anybody but our immediate family this whole time. Like, which is just kind of crazy to say out loud. This is gonna be the first time that we will be indoors without a mask with somebody that's not family. And we're fine. Like we feel totally safe, and that's all that really matters. Well, let me take that back. We feel totally safe, and we feel like what we're doing is not putting any additional people at risk. Because I definitely think that there are people in this country who are doing what they feel is totally safe, but is endangering a lot of other people. And we do not feel like what we are deciding to do to visit friends safely is doing that. So I'm getting ready now, and I thought I would hop on to tell you some thoughts I had while I was at the gym. Well, first off, I almost canceled the gym. So if you watched last week's weekly vlog, I missed 1 day last week because of a shoe debacle. And then I already missed 1 day this week because I was just like super tired and I didn't really feel like going. And so I was like, even though the goal is to do 5 days a week at the gym, 4 is still incredible. Like I'm still super proud of 4. And I was like, fine. I already had my 1 missed day this week, and I was just, you know, I will still hit 4. But then last night I stayed up later than planned, and I was like, man, I just really want to cancel, and I don't really want to go to the gym, but like I should go to the gym. And so last night I talked myself back into it and didn't like not sign up. And basically like if I'm signed up, I'm gonna go because I don't want my account to be dinged. Well, then I woke up in the middle of the night because I really had to go to the bathroom. So I woke up in the middle of the night, and while I was up, I was like, oh, maybe I'm gonna cancel my class. Like I'm really tired and I just wanna go back to bed, and maybe I will just cancel my class. Let's see at like how much time. And you have to cancel 3 hours before the class in order to not be dinged. And it was literally passed by 4 minutes. I woke up at 3:19 and the class is at 6:15. So I couldn't cancel without being dinged. And I was like, all right, well, I guess I'm going back to bed, and then getting up at 5 to go to my class. So there was a lot of mental work today to get me to the gym. And then once I was there though, it was totally fine. Like it was totally fine. And I realized that being back in the gym these past 2 weeks, how much stronger I've gotten, and how like it's actually it works. And I know that it's so tough mentally to get back started with some sort of physical movement. Like I'm there and I get it, but once you do it consistently and once you've been doing it physically, your body can do it. Your body can do hard things. And there were a couple moves today that like I didn't have to do the modified version, and it was just like, it was really great. I was really proud of myself and really just impressed with the progress I've made. And it's only been 2 weeks. It's only been 2 weeks. Now I don't like see any physical progress yet. Now that also doesn't help that like, you know, the past 2 weeks have been a lot of eating and drinking and whatnot. But while I'm working out, I feel the difference, and I feel stronger, and it feels different. I mean, the first couple of days going back, I was so sore. Like I couldn't walk, just like everything about my body hurt. My body was so sore. But now I don't get sore after class, and that's a good thing. I think sometimes there's a misconception that you need to like be really sore after a workout to make it a good workout. But if you're strong and you're just working like the muscles that you've built, you don't need to be sore after a workout. And so anyways, I was impressed that I wasn't sore this week and that I could push myself today, even though mentally I really didn't want to be at the gym. Physically, it was really good. So super proud of myself, excited for the day, excited for the weekend. We were originally shooting to leave at like 3 or 4. And then I realized that the time change works against us driving to Michigan. Like we're gonna drive over the time zone line because they're in East Coast time. So I actually was like, hey Sam, if I drive today and you work in the car, can we leave a little bit earlier? That way we still get there by dinner time. It's just like, I didn't think about losing an hour. So it's gonna work out just fine. I'm excited to see them. I'm excited to meet their kitties. They have 2 beautiful kitties that I'm excited to meet and just hang out and spend some time with friends. Last time we saw them, the only time that we've hung out as a foursome was when they were in New York last year for the Sugary Gal Shop planner event. And it just felt, our time felt so rushed. Like it felt like we didn't have enough time hanging out. And so I'm excited to have a whole weekend of just hanging out. All right, before we head out, I want to show you this week's 2021 planner that I have to share. Last week I shared the new Kit Life planners, and this week I have the new Simply Yours Day Planner. So I reviewed this planner over the summer. I did an entire collaboration of planners that are created and owned by Black women. And the owner of this company is such an incredible human. I have gotten to know her over the past few months and gotten to chat with her, and she is just so incredibly sweet. That planner that I reviewed back in June was her 2020 planner, and that one I did purchase myself and reviewed on the channel. This one she did send to me for review this year, but I'm very excited to share it with you. So I just wanted you to see the beautiful packaging that she has, all very thoughtful. She hand coils these all by herself, like at her house. It's amazing. It's amazing. So let's open this up. I had a choice of which planner I wanted to review, and so I asked my patrons which one they wanted to see, and by far they requested to see the daily layout. So that is the one that I chose, and holy moly, y'all, this coil is massive. This is the biggest coil I've ever seen in my whole life. Oh my gosh, it is so large. It is large and in charge, but it's a real regular coil, which I am totally here for. I know that that's one of the things that she said was really important to her, was sticking with a regular coil and not switching to a wire-o. So there are 6 cover options. This is the one that I chose because I just thought that the navy was so simple and beautiful, and I'm considering this for a work planner, so I wanted to get something classy in case we ever go back to the office. And it's got little gold corner accents. I think these are so cute. You know, I'm not a big gold fan, but I love like the feminine look of these little corner guys. And then it says Simply Yours Day Planner in the gold foil as well. The cover itself is also a hardcover, so you know. Let's go ahead and start flipping through. Let me darken this up just a little bit so that you can see what's actually on the page. It's not blown out by the window. So we've got an intro page. This planner belongs to. If lost, please contact. Then you've got an overview of all the different pages to come up. Then you have a page that has the 2021 holidays, and you can kind of see a glance at the color scheme here. This is an update from last year's version. It had a different color scheme last year. Then you've got these 2 overviews. You got 2021 and 2022 at a glance. And then you have this 2021 overview page where it says big plans and projects, and it's got 4 lines for every month. I love the idea of this page. Like, I love the idea of being able to put out big plans and projects that are coming up. I don't know if I love like the layout of the lines, or I guess maybe I wish the months were a little bit bigger, like the font was a little bit bigger. In fact, the font on this side and this side look slightly different. Like this one looks a little bit bigger. I don't know if that's just my eyes. So maybe I would have preferred the layout to be slightly different, but I love the idea of this page. Then you have pages for vacation planning, hopefully someday. Then you have 2 pages for passwords, and then you've got some finance pages. So this page is just your monthly bill. So you write out, you know, what the amount that you pay each month for all of these things and what date is that due. And then you've got the date that you actually pay all these things, and you check it off January through December across the top. And then there's another one that's blank that doesn't have pre-filled in stuff if you have additional bills as well. And then you have 1 notes page, and then we get into the goals section. So the first tab here says goals. And again, that's one of the things I love about this planner, is that she includes the goals wrapped up all into one with the planner. So the first 2 pages are just brainstorming. So you've got a big box here to kind of like brain dump a bunch of ideas. And then you've got 9 little boxes here, again, to just kind of brainstorm some goal ideas. And then, oh, there's more brainstorming on the back here. And this one actually has 1 through 9, is that? No, so this side is just empty boxes, and then this side has a very faint 1 through 9 on the back of the boxes in gray. So maybe it's like brainstorm here and then kind of organize them 1, 2 through 9 on this page. And then she's got some instructions here for how to, work on your goals and your dreams. Some tips, some things to consider, short-term goals. This page said long-term goals. And then you have pages for all these different categories. So at the top, it's got whatever the category is. This one's body and wellness. This one is social and friendship. And then you can break it down between long-term goals, short-term goals, actions to take, and timeline. I have a love-hate relationship with these pages because I love breaking it down. I love that you're breaking it down from long-term, short-term, and action, but it's also a little bit restrictive because of the categories and then just the number of boxes, I guess. But at the same time, I know that some people like having that structure already built in, and then that's really helpful for them. So again, I think it just depends on what kind of goal setter you are. And then the other categories they have are career and business, financial, family, home and household, spiritual faith and intuition, creativity, education, and interests. And then you have this at a glance page. So it's got all 8 categories again, and just these big boxes for you to put your long-term goals at a glance. So you would transfer whatever you wrote here in this box to these boxes. It feels a little bit repetitive, but I have found that rewriting your goals over and over is very important. And so I think that that's a great page. Love this page. Favorite quote. I do wish this page had lines because I just prefer to write with lines, but I love the pattern and I love the idea. Then you have a page to write down your actions. So it has you write down 5 action steps to work towards your goals. So I'm assuming you're going to take them from these pages and just pick 5. And then a notes page, and then we get into the month. So we start with January. The pages that are the start of the month are not any thicker than the other pages. And for a daily planner, I mean, I'm okay not sacrificing thickness because you've got so many pages to begin with, but the tab itself is laminated. So then you've got a page that says January notes and to-dos, and then it goes right into the layout, the monthly layout, which is a Sunday start. Very simple, very neutral. There is no color on this page. Very plain. Minus the holidays. It does have holidays, but it doesn't have any color. It's a very neutral layout. Then you get into the daily layout. So here's the daily layout for this planner. You've got the date at the top, and if any holidays, it's going to appear right next to the date. Then you have today's schedule. It goes from 5 a.m. to 8 p.m. with no half hours. And then on this side, it says priorities, notes, and meal plan. It's got a bunch of check boxes. I feel like I said this last time. I didn't watch my review because I didn't want to be like, I didn't want to know what I said last time, but I wish this just said like to do or blank. It feels a little odd to me that it says meal plan and then it's got check boxes, but it's fine. I would just use this as a to-do section. And you've got wellness and healthy habits, and then 8 glasses of water. And then you've got current goals, so you can check in with whatever you're working on that day. And then you have daily gratitude. So I really like this daily layout. Again, I'm considering using this for work. I think that this could be beneficial. I don't know how much I would use the wellness healthy habit section for work. And I do like having a half-hour slot, but the spaces are pretty big, so I could get away with like writing it on this side of the page. Then we get to the weekend, and Saturday and Sunday are on the same page. Again, that is potentially a deal breaker for some people, but again, if you're using it for a work planner or something along those lines, it might not be that big of a deal. You still do have a pretty good amount of space for Saturday and Sunday. So you have a section over here that says today's schedule, but it doesn't have any hours, which I love that. That way you can just write down the things that you have scheduled that day. You're not mapping out your day by the hour. And then you have this priorities, notes, meal plan. I do wish this had the little check boxes here on these lines for the weekend. And then you have the water and the daily gratitude. So I think even if I was using this as my everyday planner, I feel like the Saturday and Sunday layout would still really work. Like there's still a lot of space. You could still map out a schedule and have a to-do list, and just not as much space as the weekdays, which, you know, if you're taking time to rest and relax on the weekends, you might not need as much space. And then it goes into the next week. So all of the weekdays look like that, and then Saturday and Sunday. There's no like weekly pages in between until you get to the end of the month, and then you have that other notes page, and then you go into the next month, and that repeats. There's no other in between pages, no goals pages, no quarterly check-in, there's just nothing else additional in this planner. I mean, again, it's a thick planner. And then at the end, you have one final notes page, and then you have a pocket. I love the design on this. It is not laminated. It's got like a smooth texture to it, but it is not a laminated pocket. And then that's it. Let's go ahead and test out the paper. I love that it's bright white. I love the color of this paper. It doesn't feel quite as thick as other planner papers, but it still feels like a good quality paper. And we're gonna go in with the Papermate Flare because I know that that's my go-to pen to test on paper. I can definitely get a feel for it. Yep, I like the way it writes. I like for me, it's the right amount of grittiness. It's not super smooth, but it's not super gritty. And it shadows a little bit. I mean, it's not terrible. It definitely doesn't ridge to the other side. And I mean, you can see the shadow a little bit, but it's not awful. So very similar to the daily paper that we tested last week in the Kit Life. I love the feeling of the cover. It's not glossy at all. It's got this almost like matte feel. I don't know, I really like it. So that is the Simply Yours Day Planner, the daily edition. Again, there are 5 other cover options and 2 more layouts. She has a horizontal and a vertical layout as well. So if you like some of the aspects of the goal setting system, or you like some other aspects of this planner, but you're like, that layout doesn't work for me, I highly recommend you head to the website and see what all the other options are. I will also link down below the other people that I know that got planners for review and what layout and cover choice they picked. So you can also head to their social media channels and check out some of the other options. But I'm really excited about this planner as an option for a lot of people, as well as supporting an incredible company and an incredible person. Good morning. It's not morning anymore. It's definitely afternoon at this point. Probably barely, but it's the afternoon because we slept in this morning because we stayed up really late last night. So yesterday afternoon, we drove to Michigan to visit Kayla and Alex. If you don't follow Kayla, I will link her channel down below. She is Oh Hello Living, and she talks about planners and games and crafts and all kinds of things. And I met Kayla years ago at a planner conference, and we just became instant friends. And then last year we got to hang out as a foursome, and so it has just been so fun to catch up with them. So last night, I mean, I didn't pick up the camera because we just were hanging out and we just chatted and we made tiki drinks. One of Alex's signature things is they have all these adorable tiki glasses, and then he just made a delicious concoction and it was fantastic. And it was a really nice night. And we stayed up way too late, and I meant to show off their guest room before we destroyed it, but I just can't even show it to you right now because Sam and I destroyed it because we just threw our stuff in here and then went to bed, and now there's clothes everywhere because we got ready. I will show you part of the guest room though. Kayla is just super sweet and thoughtful, but we just got done filming a couple videos for both of our channels. They're not gonna be up by the time this vlog goes up, but keep an eye out. We just did some fun Q&A type videos, just getting to know each other, and then for y'all to get to know us, and it was just a lot of fun. And then now I think we're gonna go head to their store. So Kayla and Alex opened a stationery craft, I don't even know what to call it, stationery and gift store in downtown Grand Rapids. And so we are gonna go check out their store. And then I don't know what we're gonna get up to. We're obviously being very safe. We're not gonna go out and do things, especially with the numbers the way that they are right now. This weekend was more about us just getting to see them. And even if that meant just spending the whole weekend hanging out in their house, it was worth it to just see them. They were safe before and we were safe before. Very thoughtful about what we're doing. I've had a couple comments about I can't believe that you're traveling. I mean, it was a 2-hour drive and we are being very safe. So let me show off her little part of her guest room that is just super cute. So she has this cute little laminated card that's got Wi-Fi, parking, bathroom, cats, breakfast, and then look at this. Please enjoy this complimentary souvenir. And it is a sticker. I stayed at Hotel Benda, and it's on a little pouch. Oh, there's different colors. Oh my God, look at this. I stayed at Hotel Benda and all I got was this lame sticker. Do you think she'll be okay if I take all the colors? And then of course all these other cute little things, and it smells amazing in here. And then yesterday when we got a tour of the house, they also have a swag closet, because one of the things that they have moved into after opening the stationery shop and their store is promo. So they own a company called Oh Hello Promo, where they do marketing and branding for all kinds of different companies. This pen actually feels pretty weighty. Alex was I'm gonna give you the pens, but I understand, I respect if you don't use them because you have pens that you like. But Alex gave us a whole bunch of swag. So we got little mugs, we got this hat that says, it's got a little plate that says Oh Hello on it. We got little notepads, all kinds of stuff. The house tour came with swag. Again, everything behind me is a disaster, but I wanted to show off some of the cute little touches of their guest room, and just being able to be here with them it's just been so nice. And then look at all these cute little things. And then look at all these cute little like extra things. And then we made a delicious, no, I didn't do any of it. All right, we are gonna see the store. Wait, that's your sign. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Stop.
It looks smaller. It's 2 feet wide. And you think it's big when you're holding it, but nope.
It's quite small.
Oh my gosh.
I made it on the laser.
Look. Oh, there's a customer.
Awesome. I got people in the store. I love it.
I know, I feel like I can't be like, let me vlog the whole thing when there's people in your store.
Oh, you sure for sure can.
I mean, I've seen it on the internet, but nothing's like it being in real life. Wait, this is the Grand Rapids section, right? Like all these things are local.
Yep.
So that's
like,
so cool.
The coffee you drank this morning was Littlefoot, but it's a brand that they made just for us. So it's a custom roast to the, it's called the 3B, because the Blue Bridge brew, we commissioned them to make.
That's so cool.
So,
look at all these little things. Look at the ceiling.
So those, yeah, we made that with the laser cutter. Same with the glasses that she's sitting behind.
Oh yeah, I know, I love those to protect. Well, this is obviously the best section because it is all cats. This one?
What about the potato chips?
I love that.
Potato chip clips.
Look at all the kitty stuff. So your mom just made these gift bundles because
Yeah.
she's the cutest.
She's just like, I think it'll be fun.
Oh my gosh, this is
Smart people
so
can
fun.
come in, pick up what they want, see what
Literally.
bundle they like, and get in, get out.
Just a gift, done. So easy, easy gifting. So many themes. You did, wait, you actually made the
Yeah, I made that by hand completely, all of it.
like the neon lights, you did
Bought
it?
the strip and
What?
put it together. There's a piece of acrylic behind it, and that's what I mounted it all into. I learned how to solder.
But you
to
shaped
connect
it
them.
into the word letters?
Yeah, so that's me. Like I made
Alex, that's amazing.
a reward system for more people.
That is just like serious. It cracks me up. She's like, we're here again. Okay, bye. Oh, it's funny. That is.
I mean, we came to see Kayla and Alex, but really we stayed for these guys. Galfrey, come here. This guy is a big, fluffy Maine Coon kitty that I never realized how big he was until I met him in person. I mean, he was already internet famous. And he's just so big and beautiful. And this is his brother, Tardis. Oh, he's a big boy too. Hard to tell on camera, but he is.
He's a chonkster.
But he's a chonkster. But he's so cute. And they're both so sweet. Oh. Hello, we are in the car and we are almost back to Chicago. I totally meant to film this clip while it was still light out so that it would be a lot brighter and nicer than it is right now, but I'll be honest, we got in the car and I immediately started doing the mid-month check-ins with the Patreons that are signed up for the texting tier, and I just totally lost track of time, and now we're almost home. So it was such a good weekend. I'm so glad that we decided to take the safety precautions and safely go see our friends in Michigan. It was like just what we needed, change of scenery, some time with people who just get us. Like, we just have so much in common with them, and it's just I'm really thankful for people like that in my life. And now we are headed home to just enjoy a relaxing Sunday evening. What was your favorite part of the weekend, Sam?
Honestly, just getting to know them a little better.
Just getting to know them better. So I think I mentioned this earlier in the vlog, but obviously Kayla and I originally became friends first, just us at one of the beginning Chicago Planner conferences. I think it was the first one. I can't remember at this point. But I actually met Alex there too. He was there too because they were in business together. But really it was just me and Kayla at first, and then I got to know Alex a little later at a different planner event, and then they were both in New York in September of last year, and that was the first time the four of us hung out. Only time until this weekend. So yeah, it was nice for everyone just to get to know each other a little bit better, and you know, what better way to get to know each other than spending the whole weekend together and not getting sick of each other. That's how I know I feel like you have good friends, when you can spend a whole weekend together. I feel like you want to spend more time together. So now we're almost home. We're gonna go drop the car off at my brother's. I'm very thankful that he let us borrow his car this weekend to get to Michigan. And so we're gonna drop the car off with him, and my mom is gonna pick us up and take us home. He only lives like 10 minutes from my mom's. But I'm gonna go ahead and close out this weekly vlog here because I know once we get home, I'm just gonna wanna unpack and snuggle Charlie and just get everything set up for a new week. So I'm gonna go ahead and close this vlog out here. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, please click that subscribe button. I upload new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Thank you so much for watching. Happy plan. But I really just wanted to get the vlog started. Oh, that's the laundry. What the hell is her channel? Will it focus? I don't know what it's called. So I talked about, my new, I do wish this had a little bit of lines. Two of us, whoa.